Little Red Riding Hood, retold by Andy Prentice, illustrated by Bao Lu. English language consultant Peter Viney. There was once a little girl. Her name was Sarah, but nobody called her that. They called her Little Red Riding Hood because she wore the same red coat and hood every day. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother near a forest of tall, dark trees. Wizards, witches, and wolves lived in the forest, so most people were frightened and didn't go there. Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother lived alone in the middle of the forest. She wasn't frightened. She liked tall trees. She didn't like most people, but she loved Little Red Riding Hood. One day, a woodcutter came to Little Red Riding Hood's house. His job was cutting down trees in the forest. "Hello, Mr. Woodcutter," Little Red Riding Hood said. Little Red Riding Hood. She was a polite little girl. "Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. Is your mother at home? I'm worried about your grandmother. I usually see her outside in her vegetable garden, but I didn't see her yesterday or the day before." Little Red Riding Hood's mother came to the door. "Oh, no," she said. "What can we do?" "Grandmother is very old," said the girl. "Maybe she fell down. Maybe she can't walk. Can I go and see her, please?" Now, Little Red Riding Hood's mother looked really worried. "I don't think that's a good idea. The forest isn't safe." "But Mother, we have to help her. You can't go because you're busy." Her mother thought this. "All right, but you must stay on the path. Don't talk to anyone. Promise." "I promise," said Little Red Riding Hood. She put bread and cheese and cake in her basket and went out. The woodcutter walked a little way with her. "Your mother's right," he said. "Stay on the path. Remember, there are witches and wizards and wolves." "I'm going to be careful," said the girl. "Goodbye." She walked quickly into the forest. "Everyone worries too much," she thought. "The forest is safe enough, and it's beautiful. Look, there are flowers everywhere." She started to pick some yellow flowers. "Grandmother really likes these," she says. The forest was darker now, but Little Red Riding Hood didn't see that. She was thinking and looking for flowers. She wandered away from the path. She wasn't looking behind her. "Oh, hello, little girl," said a voice. "Oh!" Little Red Riding Hood jumped with surprise. Then she looked carefully at the animal in the trees. "Hello," she said politely. "You are not a dog. Are you a wolf?" She couldn't be sure. The animal was thin and hungry, but Little Red Riding Hood wasn't frightened. "Clever girl, I am a wolf," said the animal. "Where are you going?" "I am going to see my grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "I'm taking her some food." "Interesting," said the wolf. "You look sad," thought Little Red Riding Hood. "Would you want some cake?" she asked. "I have lots." "Yes, please," said the wolf, and he swallowed the cake. Little Red Riding Hood gave him another piece, then wandered back to the path. "Have a good day, Mr. Wolf," she said. "Yes, I'm going to have a very good day now," thought the wolf. He ran through the trees, and soon came to Grandmother's house. He knocked on the door. Grandmother was sitting on the bed and sewing. "Who is it?" she asked. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf in a little girl's voice. "I have some cake for you." "Come in, my dear," said Grandmother. "I'm sorry, but I can't come to the door. My leg hurts." The wolf jumped through the door. She ran to the bed and quickly swallowed Grandmother. Then he closed the curtains so the room was very dark. He climbed into the bed. Soon there was another knock on the door. "Come in, my dear," said the wolf in a quiet old lady voice. "My leg hurts and I can't walk." "Hello, grandmother. I have a basket of food for you," said Little Red Riding Hood. "I walked through the forest all alone." "You were very brave, my dear," said the wolf. In the dark, Little Red Riding Hood couldn't see grandmother very well. "Can I open the curtains?" she asked. "No," said the wolf. "Just come near to the bed." "Oh, grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big eyes you have." "That's so I can see your pretty face, my dear," answered the wolf. "Come a little nearer, please." Little Red Riding Hood still couldn't see very well. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have." "That's so I can hear your lovely voice, my dear," answered the wolf. "Now, just come a little nearer." "Something's wrong," thought Little Red Riding Hood. In the dark, she could see something white. "Oh, grandmother, what big white teeth you have." "That's so I can eat you," said the wolf. He jumped out of bed and quickly swallowed Little Red Riding Hood. After his second big meal, the wolf was full of food and tired. He fell in the bed and started to snore. In the afternoon, the woodcutter was cutting down trees near grandmother's house. He heard a loud rumbling noise coming from it. "That's very strange," he thought. "It's the old lady having a party." He ran into the house and found the wolf asleep in grandmother's bed. The wolf's belly was very big. He was snoring loudly. "Oh no," thought the woodcutter, "he ate the old lady." Quickly and carefully, he cut the wolf's belly open. He was very surprised when two people fell out. "Thank you," Little Red Riding Hood said together. "That's better," said grandmother. "Would you want some cake?" asked Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf was still asleep. "What are we going to do with him?" asked grandmother. "He can't stay in my bed." "Let's give him a surprise, so he learns not to eat people." She went outside and found lots of stones, and they put them inside Wolf's belly. "Now sew his belly together," she told grandmother. Soon the old lady finished, and they all went outside. The wolf walked out of the house. The stones in his belly made a loud rumbling noise. When he opened the door, he saw the girl, her grandmother, and the woodcutter. "What's happening?" said the wolf. "I ate you. Why are you here?" There was now other loud rumbling noise from his belly. What's that?" he asked. "Ha ha! Your belly's full of stones. Now you can't eat old ladies, and you can't eat little girls," said grandmother. "Now go." The wolf walked slowly back into the forest. He couldn't run fast, and his belly rumbled all the time. This was a problem. The other animals could easily hear him and run away, so the wolf couldn't catch them. He could only eat vegetables. He was always hungry and often alone. Little Red Riding Hood was still brave, but she was much more careful now. She went back to the forest many times, but she never saw another wolf. The end.